Hi everyone, Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Tales of Arise on PlayStation 5. See if it gives us an opportunity to go find a shop, or to at least go back to some other quests. Why can't I travel there? I can go to the marshes. I can't go to the owls?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Woo! You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Why can't I travel there? Why can't I travel the ranch? What the hell? Why can't I travel there? This is dumb. Why can't? Why can't I travel there? I can't travel to any of the other lands? That makes no sense. Why not? Oh, this fucking game. I just want to go to the other areas. It's not like I've been locked out of them. Like there's a landslide or something there. What the heck is going on with this game?
That was nothing.
Okay, I need so much stuff. What can I sell? I need life bottles for sure. Buy all healing items.
You can never be too prepared.
Really? I don't have any.
Did we have to spend so much?
Yes, we have to spend so much. Calm down, Kisara. Can I sell my old stuff? Oh, it lists currently equipped stuff? Come on, give me a break. Of course I'm not going to sell what I currently equipped. Alright, it's all gotta go. I am broke. Got all these huge battles ahead of us.
Okay.
How are things going with them ape zoogles?
Okay.
We cleaned them out. Your fish are safe for the time being. Huh? Oh yeah, that's good. Means we won't go hungry now either.
Yes.
I really do love fish, though. Nothing beats going out and casting your trusty rod.
What?
Oh, actually, we use nets to fish here. Way easier that way.
Really?
You what? They prefer to fish in bulk, whereas you enjoy the thrill of one-on-one battles. It's simply a difference in philosophy. If you ever need a fishing partner, I, for one, am always happy to accompany you.
Dohalim.
No, things are heating up over here. Looks like you caught a real keeper yourself there, friend. Anyway, thanks for all your help with them ape zoogles. Now we can fish in peace again.
Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
Okay, so let's look at places. Like this place, I don't even know what's here, so... I can only fast travel within the region? That's dumb! What if I need to go to the damn...
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
What if I need to go to the owl forest?
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Really, Hoodle? Alright, well, let's go here. Our characters are actually not leveled up enough, even though we've been fighting like non-stop.
Ow! It's over! Eat this! Going in! Take this! Sonic thrust!
These ones can run rings around us.
Eat this! Here I come! Talon hurricane! It's over! Eagle fly! Sonic thrust! Now you're ready! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Not a chance! Anything in armor is all mine! Swarm! Azure storm! This one's all mine! Dragon shout! You're mine! It's over! Dragon shout! Tiger blade! Eat dirt! Azure storm! Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And pummeling to me! Talon
Astral energy!
Say no more!
There.
Alright, hold on a second. Alright. And Pithavera.
A blip on our radar.
Alright. Right general direction.
No choice. You require a hand. Armor won't save you! Take this! Surfing knuckle! Rapid tail! Dragon swarm! Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. Sonic thrust! Rapid knuckle! You're mine! Just getting started! It's already so strong! Split it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! An astral art?
That's my cue.
Oh, there's still more skills? My god. Okay.
Barely a blip on our radar.
No backing down! Here I come! You're finished!
Close one!
Azure Storm! I'll tear you apart!
Raging storm!
I'll take out the legs with my shield.
You're mine! It's over! Damn it! Too back!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
I'm not done!
Astral energy!
Azure Storm! Dragon Swarm!
Firmament render!
You're mine! Not again!
Arrow
Crush!
sword!
Piercing roar! Sonic Thrust!
Thunder field!
Here I come! You're
Raging
finished!
cascade force! Spread!
Take this!
Dance in the wind!
You're finished!
Field!
Take this!
I'll be
Take this!
leading this way!
It's over!
Eagle
Sonic Thrust! Ignite!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! Against my full power, you didn't stand a chance.
Alright, so what's out? What is out here? Never even went here. Someplace I can fast travel to, where there is nothing. Okay, well, that was worth it.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Not close. It's okay, I can't even go to the owl forest anyway, even if I find the thing.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Armor won't save you! Dragon Shell!
Thunder field!
Crush!
Raging
Dragon
cascade!
Swarm! Azure
If they rush you,
Make
you
it
gotta
rain!
jump across.
In an instant! Impact Block! Now!
This one's
You're mine!
I'm on it.
Come and get it! Rip and tear! Pierce through! Azure Storm!
I'm on a roll now.
Raging
Eagle
storm!
Dive! You're
A
mine!
long flight!
Here I come!
Crescent
You're
moon!
finished!
Not in your dreams!
Here I come! Surfing Knuckles! Azure Storm! Dragon Swarm! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn!
A comfortable win.
Okay. that's my closest fast travel. All that fighting, and this is the closest I can get.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Gotta break through. Glory to anything in armor is all mine. Talent form. And the flame inside me yearns to be let free. Take this. You're finished. Now I'm in the groove. The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone. You're mine. You're finished. Eat this. I'll take you through. Start a sword. Take this. You're finished. Dragon form. Sonic thrust. One more. Take this. Now. Double me in an instant. Impact block.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Oh, what a pain. You have to fight him. Can't sneak by him. No sneaking mechanic in this game.
You picked the wrong fight. You're mine.
This one's mine.
No further.
Take this.
Eat this now. Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone. My turn. No escape.
This one's mine.
Tear. Take it. Crescent move. It's over.
Feel.
Big blast. Pierce through. And just look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
That's far enough. This one's all mine. Armor won't save you. It's over. And restore. Burn it out. You're mine. You're finished. Ender Form. Dragon Form.
Now.
Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
Now.
Dragon. Now I'm in the street.
That's my cue.
Shut him down. And restore. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Don't get careless.
Gotta break through. You're mine. No further. Look sharp. Sonic thrust. And restore. Here I come. Far enough. This one's all right. Pierce through. And restore. You're mine. You're finished. And restore.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Now! You're mine! You're finished! And restore! Dragon Form! Commander of Heaven!
Any injuries?
Oh, really? Is that what we did? Oh, yeah, we hit the little switch. Or was that the last thing we did? I can't remember. Okay, this was the bigger boss.
So if Volron is the lord of the water realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Huro. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
Alright, give me a second. Okay, it's nearing my bedtime. I'm so tired.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Voron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
Oh, let's save it before, after the speech. All right, it's go time. Maybe. Maybe it won't be high enough levels and he'll crush us.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way? Just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard! He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself. So all this, kidnapping Shield, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tyranny that absolute power lays upon you. I've had it with your mad rambling. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved! Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas. Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Now I'm in the groove. That's far enough.
You're mine!
Dragon Roar! Serpent Knuckle! Tiger Blade! Arrow Squall!
Fool. Entertain me.
Wait! Confiscate!
What's wrong?
You're mine!
Inspiration! I could do this all day.
Take this.
In a bind? Here you go. I'm on it. Tiger Blade!
Azure Storm! Dragon Swarm!
Die.
Pierce through!
Shattering the
Take it.
pieces! This one's mine!
I'm not done!
Die.
He just won't stay still. If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Not today! Now!
Oh, L2 and the button? What the hell?
Did we get him?
He's open.
Let's go!
Sword! Sonic Thrust! Azure Storm! Dragon Swarm!
Water Snake Wing! Talon Tiger Blade! Focus! In a bind?
Dance in the wind!
Piercing Roar! That's pretty does it!
Who's in trouble? Oh, I'm in trouble.
Astral arts?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
You see what happened there is you crossed. Shouldn't have done that.
Lightning condemned.
Ready! Go! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Is that it?
Take this! Take this! Talon Hurricane!
What's he planning? This looks bad. We've got to stop him.
Not today!
Like it doesn't!
That's far enough. Try harder! Not a chance!
Tiger Blade! Eagle Assault!
Try harder! Not a chance! Lunar Rondo!
Take this! That's it! Glimmer
Can't get out of this! Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying. Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Tiger Blade!
God, nobody was charged.
Marksman handled this.
I could do without this pain. What's wrong?
Oh, I'm dead.
Can't move!
Don't leave me all alone.
Some of this.
In a bind? Eat this! Glimmer Dragon!
You're finished!
Eagle Assault! Aw, too shy. I'll finish you here.
Illuminate the dark. Come forth. Only one holy lamp.
Piercing roar! I'm going in. Now you see what I can do.
Going in.
Swallow dance!
Supernova.
Eagle Assault! Now I'm in the piercing roar!
It's over!
This one's mine!
Some of this.
Not in your dreams.
There. Just like
Tiger
that.
Blade!
Take this!
Take
There you go.
Talon Hurricane!
Burn!
Glimmer Blade!
My astral
Now,
Here,
this
you
is
see
enjoy.
through! Can't get out of this!
Fool! Try hard. Not a chance!
Glacial Punch!
Take this! Entertain me.
This one's mine.
What's wrong?
I'll put you through! Looks up!
This should do it! Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying. Take this.
You're mine!
Astral raging cascade.
My
Here
turn!
goes.
Here I come! You're finished!
Talon Hurricane! I'll smash you! Dragon Shout!
How about some of the
I'll finish you here and now! Talon Hurricane!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Got him!
It's all over. Full run.
Well,
Put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's... How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you? How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandeur is born with unbearable strength. Sin! You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is evil. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked for the world. No one did. What do I care? Your wants. You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants. Stay away from my friends. Here we go again. Light up the
Yeah, so much healing.
Is this what real pain feels like?
This one's mine.
Dragon swarm!
This one's mine.
All mine!
Firmament render!
Burn in hell!
Dragon shell!
Take this!
It's over! Illuminate the dark!
Tiger sword!
Eat this!
I can carve through armor! All shall bow
Prepare
before
to
me!
be seized!
Can't get out of sight!
Eagle fly!
You're finished!
All shall bow before me! Do it! Firmament render!
This one's mine.
Underneath this sword!
Look sharp. I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun? No way. Nothing gets by me.
You're finished!
Do it.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
No Kneel before your sovereign!
Raging cascade!
Going in.
What
Your life will end here! Burn in hell!
I'm on a roll now.
He's about to attack! Damn it! We need to stop him! In a vine,
sword! Ready as hot! Proof of it! All others shall be banished!
Here goes! Lightning
Now you
condemned!
see what I can do!
Thunder blade!
Try harder!
Be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this? You're mine! Crumble!
Tiger blade!
Talon sword!
We natural energy! More where that came from!
Dragon
This
sword!
one will eliminate the sun! Holy glitter! Holy...
Power!
Their arms were interrupted.
Take this!
Tiger blade! Raging
Dragon
blade!
swarm!
I'll take you all on. Flare the Malisa!
Take this! All
You're
shall
finished!
bow before me! As a flame to be light shall be the ruler of all things! Dragon swarm! As a star bow before me!
One more!
Denied!
In a bind?
Going in!
Strike!
Anything in order is all mine!
Watch this! Here goes!
An outstanding
You're finished! I'm on it! Unleash lightning!
Nice while it
You're
lasted.
mine!
Let the Rushman handle
Bow
this!
before me!
I'll
Run you through! Not today!
Glimmer dragon! I'll finish you here and
Dragon
now!
swarm! Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
It's gonna be the same Japanese duel where they cross each other and one falls down. Might as well do all the cliches. Actually, every time I see that, I wonder if people still think that's cool. After seeing it so many times in so many forms of Japanese media. Like, is this still cool to see that? I don't know.
Come on now. What do you think you can do? This guy's still standing?
Rogue! Everything finally belongs to me! Moves over and crushes all of his feet! Our next!
We don't know much about him. I mean, he's just shows up and is Mr. Bad Guy. Where's his origin story? I mean, was he another one of the kids from the lab? Shion, could you heal me? My hand's burned.
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so.
My burning hand, please. Cheer. The court is now in order.
There. We finally collected all of the master cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the master cores together in one place should form the Renaissance.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Like, wow, I forgot to tell you something about that. The thorn freeing also takes the life, hence the freeing. Oh, well, kind of an awkward shot with the swimsuits. I'm sure somebody's going to complain about that.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Oh, hi, Miori. Been a while.
What? Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The master cores!
Is that darkness? A dark master core?
Oh yes, the one more boss philosophy. But, you know, there's just one more boss.
Renaissance!
Flashbacks of Grandia 2.
Renaissance. It's here.
What's going on? The Renaissance is only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
Hmm, well, there's still one core.
No. It's only just begun.
Oh, it's not really the end, is it? I didn't realize this was a 2-part game. I guess it is. Well, likely this will be muted for anybody who's not watching in real time, because Japanese music copyright does favor the artist over the entire work. It's usually like a separate copyright. So yeah, I think this was a good time generally, except for that last area where you just can't save or go back or do anything. I don't know why Japanese design games just keep punishing you for having a life, thinking that you must complete the last section of the game, which could be anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, all in one go. It's just like, you know, We got other things to do. Break it up a little bit for us, you know? But yeah, I mean, I guess this game has sold pretty well. I do wish Scarlet Nexus actually sold just as much, but yeah, I'm happy that Tales game is finally getting some attention. Of course, this is also one of the first times that the Tales game has appeared on the next-gen platforms along with current-gen platforms and across both of the major systems. Not Nintendo, unfortunately, but maybe that's more Nintendo's fault than it is Namco Bandai. I do hope at some point in time we do see a Switch version. Then, we can probably see, many more copies sold. Since this tends to be, the Switch crowd tends to like this kind of material. Yeah, traditionally the PlayStation crowd has too, but it doesn't seem like the next gen has really had that same audience come back and buy those games. I don't know what it is about it. It's still kind of early, so you never really know.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Harros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renaissance, the present and past 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
It really is a two-part game. That's so... boy, I guess they had a lot of confidence in this, because you never really know when a Tales game is popular or not. They've kind of gone up and down in their popularity.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
A month has passed and we didn't even clean the place up.
The Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence. It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it.
Actually, I guess I shouldn't just pick on Japanese games. American games and US games, too, don't respect your time. It's always like, you must play through our final game. You must play through our final level for the next 6 hours. That's the only way to prove that you're worth our time and money. It's like, man, just go screw yourself. I don't want to play your damn last level for the next 6 hours.
Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Where am I going? I've never been here before.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now.
For now.
Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance.
Oh, yeah, if you want us to meet where it's far freaking away. I guess there's nothing there.
Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand. Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Shion's so goddamn annoying. What a difficult person to deal with. I like Kisara way better. Where the hell am I going? I didn't exactly memorize this place. Yeah. Oh, still makes my stomach drop a little bit. That's pretty high. Yeah, I don't know where this rates on, like, the history of Tales games. There's, like, so many Tales games. I really like Berseria a lot. And I was actually pretty fond of Zillia too, but Yeah, I know that's not necessarily the fan favorite. I think a lot of people are nostalgic for the one that was on GameCube.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Or at any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the Blazing Sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good.
Oh, it's not on.
At least
It's not on
that's
my
one
back
thing
then,
we needn't
apparently.
concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
But what a strange way to end this game.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
Alright then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Hmm? Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelagian half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Okay, so we have to check this castle. This entire castle? We're just inside the temple. I don't know what I mean by castle. Like the whole town's a castle. If I do something, will anyone get mad? If I don't do something, will anyone get mad? We were made to simply do as we were told for so long. If anyone asked questions, they were either beaten or killed. You can tell us to think about what we want to, but my mind always just goes back to thinking about what I have to do instead. Please, you have to understand, I'm not used to living without orders. It feels unsettling. Nobody will kill us if we ask questions. Really? But we were taught that asking questions was bad for us. I mean, I might kill you now. Not because you're asking questions, because you're a little annoying. The elevator goes down to the lower levels. Please, step inside. I like how it's just like... They don't even tell you where your goal is. So it's like just somewhere in the city. We'll search for this.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Hey, you're those liberators. Could I ask you to help me with something? Huh? You sound a lot more lively than most people around here. I am, and it's thanks to those boonies.
Well...
You mean those tiny little zoogles? Yep, those are the ones. Every time I see one of them, I can't help but think about how freakishly cute and adorable they are. If more people could see them up close, I bet they'd start feeling a lot better faster.
Yeah...
You think so? I mean, I guess they're pretty cute for zoogles, I'll give you that. I know, right? The way they stare at you with those beady eyes, with little fangs that can chew through anything. I love everything about them.
No way.
You're crazy. Those things are scary as hell. They never shut up. And they'd like to throw that dirty stuff at you. Ugh.
Huh?
That's part of their charm. I could look at them forever and never get tired of them. So I guess what I want to ask is, could you defeat a handful of them outside of town and bring them back to me? Bring them back here for me? Pretty please? Yeah, sure.
Got it.
Sure, no problem. It'll help the people here get better faster. We're happy to try anything. Do we really have to beat them up if you just want people to admire them? I hate to do it, but you know how naughty those boomies can get sometimes, right? It's really for the best this way. Anyway, thanks for helping. Can't wait to see what you guys bring in. Oh, maybe we're not at the end. Let me change the title. I guess there's more game to go. It seems like a weird thing to have more game after this, even though it feels like the game's wrapped up already. You know, and I would just expect all the other questions to be answered with the sequel.
On that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
It's my job to clean around here.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
You don't get it. I'm saying you should think for yourself. Use your own head. Okay. I'm sorry. Forgive us. Oh, good grief. I was tasked with looking after these people, and it's always like this. When I fled, things hadn't gotten this bad. What could have happened to make everyone like this? I can't even imagine. Okay, so I'm supposed to find someone somewhere. The elevator goes to the upper levels. Oh, okay. What's here? Is it the inn? Oh, I wish the touchpad was the map. It's the map in so many games. I don't know why it's not the map in this game.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
If I don't keep everything tied up, I worry someone's going to get mad at me. I'm scared. I don't know what to do with all this freedom I have now. I was told to wait here, so here I am waiting. I've been asked to take a break, but when I think about when they might need to call me back, I can't relax. I'd like to wrap it up for tonight. I guess we'll play more tomorrow. I have no idea how to end this. It just seems like it's just gonna keep going on for a while. I mean, I do like that about the Japanese storytelling is that even after the,
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them?
Oh, okay. Oh, no, we need to go back to the castle. Jesus. You know what? Why don't we just stop it here? Here, let me change the titles of everything. I have no idea when this game is going to end. And it looks like there's actually more quests for us to do. So it's just like, what? When am I going to see the ending of this? I mean, we got like a little music video, but apparently that's not the end. Okay, where can I fast travel? I just need to know where I can fast travel to. Okay. I don't know why they're not more fast travel points.
Are we really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah. You've got a point, but...
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
I mean, it is a big-ass castle.
Very well.
Vorlon's guard. All right, you're clear. You can leave.
Well,
Huh. Somehow I'm both surprised and not surprised to see them here.
Hey,
So, you're the guys hoarding all the rations.
pardon me.
What are you doing? Get back to your positions. Excuse me? I'll only say it one more time. Get back to your position. What's this guy's deal? Any slaves who disobey orders must be put to death. So says Lord Vorlon. Alright.
Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just Danons from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull-Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
Oh, all the things are in different order now again. Okay. How many times must they change this?
No complaint here. Can you take it?
Is it really like a bunch more to the game? Are we really going to go to Lennigus?
Thanks, Shion.
Ugh. So it wasn't a Danon stockpiling the rations. It was some of Vorlon's soldiers hiding out inside the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or freaked out about it.
Hey,
What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are y'all trying to get revenge for Vorlon? What's going on here? Something's weird about all this. Are you men aware that Lord Vorlon is no longer around?
You don't say.
These soldiers seem to think only of the orders that were given them. Their mind is completely blank otherwise, just like the Danons here. Looking back on it, I did feel like those soldiers we fought before were mindless. If that's true, then they haven't been hiding out. Here? They've just been going about their business as usual? I guess so. Everyone here was Vorlon's slave, but Danons and Renans alike. That's the kind of realm he was running.
Well,
That doesn't explain why all hell didn't break loose with these guys once Vorlon was gone, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Vorlon vanished. It's entirely possible things may be starting to crumble at the fringes. But the fact that they haven't to any degree has allowed these soldiers to carry on as though it were business as usual. Whatever the reason, we can't just let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agree, but I don't know if they're going to come quietly. Listen to me carefully, men. I am Lord Dohalim. Ilkadas, I have an order for you. Lord Dohalim, but sir, we serve.
Well?
Lord Vorlon has left this realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with Renan law, you must all pledge your allegiance to me.
How?
So, you expect us to serve you now, my lord? If you respect the Renan rule of law, then yes, that is precisely correct. Of course, we shall follow your orders, Lord Dohalim.
Oh, wow!
Holy crap, I can't believe that worked!
So then...
This should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men into the barracks and speak with Gane once more.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Where the hell am I going now? Going to level 3.
We've reached our destination.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But... I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the Blazing Sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me.
Because you maybe wrap it up, you know? We kind of get it.
I I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
You're not fighting
We're
anything.
fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
That's might be too much for his tiny little head.
Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
So, did you eat your rations?
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
I'm not.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
They're damn annoying when they think for
Indeed.
themselves.
That is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
Cheese sandwich.
What happened to Ganath Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen. But treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
No, just close your eyes.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Heartfelt shield. Okay. Nobody has any SP left. Kind of spent it all.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
I don't want to do anything. They're annoying. They can just go be annoying and liberate themselves. But for now, let's liberate ourselves from this game. This is audap. You've been watching Tales of... wait, which one is this one? I'm just kidding. Tales of Arise on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.